Hi everybody. Welcome to my live. It's Hump Day Wednesday and working with some foxes today. Hi Anita and Deborah. Ooh, new from Georgia. Nice to meet you. Hi Carol and Anne Marie. Thanks for joining, you guys. Happy Hump Day, Kathy. Hi Amy Cresswell. Ooh, it is Thanksgiving Eve. I have a lot to do. In fact, a lot of cooking. So I'm going to make this one kind of like a short and sweet, cute little thing. Hi, Jennifer Jones and Sarah Boren. And Colleen is here. Woohoo. So I'm going to pre-bake. Well, I make a sweet potato. I'm going to make a sweet potato casserole. So I bake my sweet potatoes. And then after they're all baked, then I kind of do it up ahead of time, and then tomorrow they'll go into the oven. And then I also have to peel and cut up regular potatoes, just get them ready for cooking tomorrow. And not baking any pies. I'm bringing through, and I'll do tomorrow, I do a delicious cranberry trifle, which is so yummy, and it's nothing like the trifle on Friends. Does not taste like feet. There's no ground beef sauteed with peas and onions. If you guys remember that episode, one of my all-time faves. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi Chantel. Hi Melinda. Hi Margaret. Hello Cindy over there on YouTube. Hi Lori Beckwith and Carol. I forgot to grab my water. Happy Thanksgiving, Darlene. Hi, Kathy Bauman. Okay, so what we're doing today is I told you in the title that we're doing the Winter Wishes collection, the foxes. Oh, Instapot, yeah. You know, I've always done my sweet potato. I've always baked them. I always burn my fingers peeling them out of the whatever, getting them out fresh and hot, because when they're hot, they mix up with the other ingredients so well. And I'm like, I probably could make them another way, but I want to keep all the flavor, so I don't want to like mess it up. So I could probably research doing those a different way. I just always bake them. Hola, Kim Sanders. Hello, Pam. Cranberry white chocolate cheesecake. Yum. 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 Okay. Let me show you what we are doing. So I've already got my pieces together. I'm going to make a double-sided cute little piece that you can add to a like a centerpiece, or it doesn't have to be double-sided, but I'm going to do it double-sided because I want it to you can see it from both sides, right? I'm going to add it to my dining room centerpiece display. So we are using our board and base. One of my absolute favorite surfaces, mainly because it's so easy to use, so forgiving and washable. Okay, so I'm using only two colors. We have our shimmer gold, and we have our dune. Smooth and creamy dune. Okay, so these are our two colors. On one side, we're going to do a fox and the word joy. So your transfer, the fox are labeled. The foxes, they're labeled. So this says B1, which means you're going to lay this transfer down, chalk it completely, peel it up, dry it, and then find B2, and you're going to lay that one down completely, chalk it, and whatever. There are little registration marks. Can you see that? And the registration marks on the different pieces line up. So this is so that you can do different colors on one design, right? Deborah, sweet potato casserole is literally like the easiest thing in the world. You don't even need a recipe. I mean, if you're me, you don't even need a recipe. You just throw in all the good stuff. Oh my gosh, sweet potatoes are like one of my favorite foods in the whole world, because I'm a carb lover, and sweet potatoes are so good. So I bake them. I put them in my KitchenAid stand mixer, all of them. I put in some milk to, like, I'm going to mash them up, right? Like a mashed potato, milk, butter, all the good stuff. You could use like a heavier milk if you want them creamier, and some brown sugar. I do throw in a little cinnamon, and then I put it in a baking dish, and on top, now this is by choice. My husband hates nuts other than peanuts and almonds, so he hates like this topping, but I do a pecan and brown sugar topping. So I just take pecans, whole or crushed, like doesn't even matter, and I pack it with like brown sugar, and I crumble, right? So it's like a crumble on top. I bake it 350 for, I don't even know, till it's warm, till it's hot, because I don't do it right away. So I pre-make it on Wednesday, and then Thursday I throw it in the oven with the crumbly stuff on top. It's so good. It's so good. I love sweet potatoes. So if you love sweet potatoes, I mean, it's so easy to make. It's like mashed potatoes with a yummy topping. Hello, Bernadette. Hello. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. Now I've already labeled my backs. Because these are already labeled, like this says B1, I just labeled that B1. So I already labeled this. I kind of did some things ahead of time just because, and I'm going to lift this up a little because I know that this is going to go on. And so I want to be able to see. All right. Now, here are my registration marks. This whole thing is going to be Dune. So let me grab my mini squeegees here. Just dip it in and get some, and I am chalking over the registration marks. That's important. If you're using any kind of surface that's washable, you just chalk right over the registration marks. You can kind of see them. And that is so that you can see them when you go to do that second layer. So now I just need to peel these off. Perfection. And get it washed off. In my water. And then we'll set it to dry. And we'll dry this, because the trick for doing any sort of layering with your chalk paste, you need to dry it. Oh yes, Bernadette, so good. Like, I can't even, yeah, like okay, who needs the turkey? All I care about are the sides. I'm so not a meat fan. Turkey, probably one of my least favorites. However, 2 years ago, it wasn't maybe it was 3 years ago. The last time I hosted Thanksgiving as an actual everybody come over. My husband made the turkey, and it was the best turkey I ever had. We used a giant, I mean, we've done it all different ways. We've baked it, we've fried it, we've done everything. This was in a big giant roaster pan, and he did something to it. It was just so incredibly good, where I was like, wow, I don't hate turkey today. I always feel like I have to take a piece, get my protein, you know. I'm going to go ahead and fuzz this. I did not fuzz the other one, which was fine, but now I'm going to go over, I'm going over chalk paste, so I don't want it to lift up at all. So I'm going to fuzz it a few times. Oh no, Jennifer, you didn't get a live notification. I wonder why. I don't know. Sometimes it's just, I blame Facebook. I blame Facebook for all my problems. I hate when they change things. Like I'm just finally figuring out how to do something and then they change it on me. So I'm just lining up the transfer. Well, I hope I lined up the transfer. Sometimes you got to get in there and just, okay, that's just about right. Right there. Okay, now we're going to do these bits in gold. And this time you don't go over that, you don't go over the registration marks. You leave that. And then we'll wash it off in a minute. But if you're using like fabric or something that isn't washable, you are not going to want to actually transfer. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so let me wash this, because it will stain your fabric, right? So you don't want to use the chalk or ink right there on the surface. So in that case, what you would do is put a little piece of tape on your surface wherever those registration marks are, and then when you chalk or ink over the registration mark, the chalk or ink goes to the tape. And when you're done with your project, you can peel that tape off and it's all good to go. So now I just need to remove the little registration marks, which we can do with, I just have a little damp Q-tip here. And I'm just gonna wash those away. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna dry this again. And then I'll put my joy on. So like I said, this is going to be a double-sided. I probably should fuzz it a couple times. Brown paper bag for the turkey. I have heard of it, but I have never used it. Deborah Pritz, happy Thanksgiving. Jennifer, this is our board and base. It is, I'll show you all put together at the end. It's one of my favorite surfaces because it's so easy to use. And it's so forgiving. And it's great for beginners, and it's really inexpensive. So there are so many reasons why this is a great one. And it's versatile because you can, well, first of all, you can reuse it. It's double-sided. And you can do it landscape or portrait. It doesn't matter, honestly, how you do it. So we're going to do our Gold Joy. Okay, there's that. Let me wash this off. Get all that gold off of that transfer and the fuzz from the back. And set it to dry. My new place, I'm gonna I'm gonna have a sink right next to where I work. Gotta keep thinking of what I want. My new place is gonna be awesome. Awesome. Like, so amazing. Okay. So we gotta dry this so that we can flip it over. It's not quite dry. The light color, Kathy, is called Dune, which is basically almond. So if you have almond, that will work. Okay, now dry this just a little bit. Farmhouse sink for sure, Jennifer. Because I need to have that like water. I have a sink down here, but it is directly on the opposite end of the room, and it's a 40-foot walk, right? Like it's and I gotta carry the bucket over. It's a whole thing. All right, so now on this one, on the back here, I'm gonna do the fox, and we're gonna do some snowflakes. So that will be kind of cool. Maybe I should probably put him right in the middle. I'm going to do the opposite effect here. I'm going to do the whole thing, a darker color with the gold. And then we'll do the other things a lighter color with the almond. And then we'll go in with our snowflakes. Ooh, that looks really good. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now that I'm thinking of this, I have a really good idea. I think I should have in my new room a giant island, right? Because I have to have cameras on one side, me on the other side, a giant island with a sink off to one side. You catching my drift? And then my workspace right at the island. I think that's what I'll do. Who knows? The builder has not gotten back to us. I feel like it's been forever. Weeks and weeks and weeks. I think it's only going on 2 weeks, but it's a long process. Who knows if it'll ever come to fruition. I just keep dreaming and watching and, all of those things. A little bit not dry. Yes, Sarah, and a counter to lay, so I'll have like a giant, and I can put my drying racks or my drying cloth, like whatever I need to lay out my transfers once they're drying. And I need some amazing storage that like you open the, so imagine like the scrap box, the dream box, that big giant, you know what I'm talking about, that, you know, that thing, but all built in. And one door you open is just going to be all ribbon. All ribbon. So I can close the door and it will look pretty and put away. These are things I need. I'm going to try to spoil myself if I can. If I can. Right now I am a hodgepodge. I mean, it works, but I've got plans. Hi, Kim. Hello, Tony. Oh, Victoria. I know the feeling. I really do. Seems like I have always taken over our basement in all of the houses that I've ever been in with my craft stuff. And I never had craft stuff before I had kids, so I never needed a space. And I always just kind of took over the basement wherever I was. Ooh, that one looks really cool. All right, wash this up. We'll do some snowflakes. I think I'm going to do some different colored snowflakes, some white, some gold, or some dune, whatever. It's not really white. It's off-white. I know. Get these little, I didn't even use these registration marks, really. I didn't need to on that one. It was so easy. Some of them you definitely have to. Dry this. And frankly, I have a little spot that I kind of messed up on. So I'm going to try to, there we go. Okay. All right, I got my little foxy here. I kind of like it this way better than the other way. So if you're doing it at home, I think the darker on the outside and the lighter on the inside looks good. Yeah, I totally need a she shed. I know. All right, so we're gonna do some snowflake. So if you know me and how I like to do like background stuff, I like to go off the edge. So this is going to be a gold snowflake. And had that handy. I'll do another one up here. And I think this one we'll do in the white. If it has a little gold, I think it will be cute, you know, like it's okay if they're multicolored. That one's kind of cool. And let's do like a, yeah, let's just do that whole thing gold. Okay, kind of blended. The colors on here kind of blended. All right, I'm done with this one. We'll get that one cleaned. We'll come in with our medium sized one. That was our big one. Let's do our medium. Do a little gold here. Let's do one that is almond, not almond, dune here. Let's go over here and do an almond one. I mean dune, oh my gosh, I can't speak. All right, so there we go. We got a few different colors on there. And I'm washing these out real quick. They're so tiny. Oh boy. Easton's a giggling. And then we have these little tiny ones that will go on. But I think I'm going to dry these first in case I overlap. I don't want them to get yucky. It is a cute little fox. This guy is super cute. Thank you. Hi, Janet. Texas homes don't have basements. Yes. So you need like a she shed or like a, I don't know, do you guys have bonus rooms like above your garage or something? Depends on where you are, right? Like where. All right, let's do this one with this color. Okay. I think I need a gold one right in the middle here. Probably put one over here. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, so now what you're gonna see, there's another one I didn't use, and that's okay. I don't need to use them all. I use almost every single transfer, but let me kind of show you. We'll get this dry. He'll be on the back, so when you walk into my dining room, you'll see the other side that says Joy, because that will be in the front, but this little guy will be in the back, so if we're actually sitting or you're taking a gander at what I have set up, you'll see him. All right, so we have our Joy little guy over here, which I totally got the colors wrong. I should have done it the other way from the get-go, but he's still okay. And if I wanted, I could add a little bit of snowflakes on this side. You know, like you could obviously add snowflakes to anything. So speaking of the snowflakes, that makes this a really great transfer set for having little pieces that you could use on other things. Like, oh, I need something more on this whatever you created, and maybe you just need a few snowflakes. Okay, so now we're gonna decorate this bottom. This is the base, right here. So we're gonna decorate that, and I have some pre-cut ribbon, and it's like an off-white color to match our box. So I need somebody's finger right there. I'm not kidding. Okay, I'll do it myself. Then I'm gonna layer on some pieces of ribbon that I have. Some gold. I'm really gonna flip this one over. I like the back side better. Ooh, and I'm gonna add some of these little gold leaves, which I love. And then I'm gonna kind of scrunch it up and tie this again into like a double knot. Pretty tight so that it won't go anywhere. And then this leftover becomes part of the little bow. And everything that's wired in here, you can pull it around and adjust it. And then, so what I was thinking is, this burlap has an edge. I'm gonna pull it and fray it. just to make it a little more, you know, a little more rough. Okay. So easy and so cute. But I'm not done. I want to tell you really quickly, I have a few leftovers. So this fox is super cute. Here and on the back, he still has the cute ribbon, right? And then it just doesn't have the bow, and you could put a bow on it if you wanted, but we're gonna leave him here, let you look at it for a second. But I want to talk to you about these guys. This plaid ribbon right here, I freaking adore it. I bought like as many as I could find because I just love it. And it's neutral, so you don't, it's not necessarily just a Christmas, it's just plaid with black, off-white, and white. You never find off-white and white together. And this is really good because a lot of the frames and things that we have are pure white, and I want to do some off-white with it, but then I'm torn. It drives me nuts. This has both. So yeah, I love that ribbon. Okay. Let me set this aside. These are our little deer cutouts. Now I have a pretty awesome thing going on, and I have some leftovers. So I'm going to do a midweek mini kit. And here's what it is. You're going to get one set of deer and one transfer design to go with it. And so if you haven't grabbed your deer or you don't have that transfer, I literally just have a handful of these little mini kits. Of course, it is the Creative Sarah price, but I can't tell you on camera. You can type in the comments hashtag kit, K-I-T, to check out the midweek mini kit. It doesn't come with any inks or chalks or tools. It's just the transfer and the deer, okay? So you'll either get the stripes or you'll get the solids, okay? And it'll be 2 stripe transfers that fit the deer or 2 solid transfers that fit the deer. So you can check that out by typing hashtag kit, K-I-T. Like I said, I literally have a handful of those. But I need, you know, time's it going. So, not enough to do an actual full bundle with them, but just a midweek mini kit. These are things that are going to be with, so look how cute. Look how cute the little fox and the deer are together in a display together. These are really great, like 3D items to put out. I just think they're adorable. So these are going to be, yeah. All right. So hashtag mini kit. I have one of my boxes left. Only one. That's the, I literally have one set left. It's this. It's the, this one. I have one of these sets left. That one, you can do box. Whoever's the first person who grabs it, grabs it. It has, you've got 3 interchangeable pieces. So, there's 3 of these, and it comes, unfinished. So you'll finish it. And it comes with the embellishments and 4 chalk pastes, all that good stuff. That's the box, but I only have one left. So if you're lucky, you get it. Otherwise, you might be able to grab the mini kit by typing hashtag kit. Okay. I think that's all for today. Always, if you are not in my group and you're new, go ahead and type hashtag, or go ahead and type add me. I don't even know what I'm saying. Type add me into the, I'm pointing at my screen. You guys can't see my screen, so that'd be silly to point. I should go like this. Type add me in the comments, and you can get added to the group. Okay. Is the fox a box? No, the fox is not a box. The fox is not a bundle. But if you want the fox transfer and you don't have it yet, you can type shop and get the link to my online shop and grab the transfer. It's a $14.99 transfer. This week, while we have all of our awesome sales going on, if you like gather all your orders into one, you can earn free shipping. If you have, I think it's $125 US, you'll get free shipping. Otherwise, our shipping isn't too bad of a price anyway. So no, but the fox is not a box. But look how cute. I like that one. And this one. There you go. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so have a great rest of your day. As always, if you're interested in becoming a designer or learning more about it, just type team in the comments and I'll hit you with an invite to my opportunity group. And if you have not yet joined our Club Couture, you got to check it out. Type club in the comments. I'll give you all the details. That is our subscription box as well as our preferred customer program. So, okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, I'll be back here tomorrow. I know it's Thanksgiving, but 8 p.m. Eastern time. There will be a fun little show for you at 8 p.m. And I'll be here. And Friday at 2 p.m. I'll be back in the afternoon. I'll give you a little break from your Black Friday shopping. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful, wonderful day with whoever you're going to hunker down with, your immediate family, whatever. Enjoy your time. Eat some good food. And I'm thankful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, guys.